Okay, we're trying again here to Eulerize the graph above. What does it mean to Eulerize a graph? It means make all numbers even. Make all numbers even. Well, all points. Make all points have an even number of lines touching it. So that's what we have to do. What are the steps? Step number 1, put the number of lines at each point. So 1, 2, 3, 3 lines hit that point. 1, 2, 3, 4, hit that point. 1, 2, hit that point. 1, 2, hit that point. 1, 2, 3, 4, hit that point. 1, 2, 3, hit that point. Okay, so that's the first step. Put the number of lines at each point. And what we want is we want to make them all even, as it said right here, right? Make all the points have even. So which ones are our odd ones? I got this one and this one. Those are the only two odds. The other ones are good. So what are we going to have to do now? We're going to, number 2, add repeated lines to make all points even. And let me do a special note here. You're not allowed to add new lines, but only repeat lines already there. So what am I talking about? Well, you can't, for example, you couldn't say, I'm going to add a line from here to there. Well, no, there never was a road going from A to D. We can't do that. We're not building new roads. We're just repeating roads that already existed. Like I could go from there to there, from B to C, because there already was a road from B to C. It's this road right here. I'm just repeating it. You can add repeated lines that already existed between 2 points, but not brand new lines that weren't there before. So, okay. So why are we doing this again? Well, businesses and government care about this a lot because we want to make all the numbers even, because then an Euler circuit is possible, which means you can travel around town and visit every street exactly once. Street cleaners, garbage men, post office people that want to go around town and cover every street exactly once, delivering the mail, picking up the garbage, cleaning the streets. And they don't want to repeat. They don't want to go over the same streets several times. That's very inefficient, costs them a lot of time and money. So businesses and government care a lot about making a map be Eulerizing a graph. So how do we do it then? We need to add some streets. Well, the whole key is you got to go from here to here, because those are the two odd ones, right? Those are the ones we have to fix that are not even. The plan is to make all of these even. And these are the two that are not even. We have to fix them. So what you need to do is you need to connect from odd to odd by evens in between. That's basically what we're going to need to do. Connect from odd to odd by evens in between. Meaning, here is, sorry about that. Here is an even right here between these guys. So I could connect there, that's repeating the road from B to D, which already exists, and from there, which is repeating the road from D to E, which already exists. I could repeat those two. Okay. How much would that add? Now, the numbers on the various lines, those are the cost of the routes. In other words, if this is a flight pattern and Amazon is, well, that doesn't fit. If these are streets and this is how long the street is, then this street is 600 feet, and this is 500 feet. So if the garbage truck has to repeat this street, meaning it'll go this way once on the street and then the other way. That's what adding that line means. We're not really telling the city to build a new street there. We're just planning to go over that street twice. That's what it means. We're repeating. We're saying the garbage truck, to make it all around town and pick up all the garbage and come back home, is going to have to repeat a couple streets. So if it repeats this street, right, goes one way on this street and then the other way repeats the street, how much waste is there? Well, that street is a 600 feet street. Suppose the 6 stands for, 600 feet. Yeah, okay. Then, or maybe say it's a 6 block. It's a 6 block street. Then he's going to have to do an extra 6 blocks because he has to repeat that street. And then this one is a 5, so we're saying we're going to go one way, then we're going to come back the other way. We're going to repeat the 5, so that'll be an extra 5 block street. Totals 11. So that would, by the way, do you see how that would make this 4 now? Yeah, I've kind of messed up this diagram a lot. Let me clean it up, make this a little nicer. That, by the way, is not the answer. We have more work to do, but I'm just taking a guess for starters, and then I'll fix it. This was 3, and this was 4. Okay, so again, what I thought to do was to go from there to there. See how that makes this now 4, because now there's 1, 2, 3, 4 hitting that point, and then from this even to that, this is now 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? You say, yeah, but what about this? Well, it was 1, 2, 3, 4 before, and we added 2, so now it's 6. You see, that's okay. That's why it's okay to hit an even twice. We hit that even twice, so it went from even to even. So everybody's even now. Do you see how by repeating those 2 streets, we've made everybody even? And what will that cost us? 6 blocks and 5 blocks of repeated streets. As the garbage truck cruises around town, it's going to have to repeat those 2 streets to make all these even, which enables you to have a route around town and come back home, an Euler circuit it's called. Then that's a repeat. That's an extra 11. Now what they said is Eulerize the graph in the most efficient way possible. The weights on the edges represent the cost to duplicate that edge. What is the total cost of your Eulerization? So we want to do this so we got an 11 right now, but I think there's a better way. Let's go back. Is there a better way than repeating those 2 streets? Let's put this back the way it was. This was 3 and 3. This is 4. Is there a better way? Again, we have to connect this point to this point. Could we use this point? So that would be a repeat of 2 and a repeat of 7. That's better, huh? That only costs us 9. That by repeating those 2 streets instead, we're only repeating 9 blocks. And so it's funny, this is only 2, but it looks longer. Don't rely on the looks, just go by the numbers. So that would be a repeat of 9 blocks. That's the best. I don't think there's a better way. I think that's the most efficient way. There's no better way. So that's the answer. You'd have to repeat those 2 streets, which is a repeating of 9 blocks. As the garbage truck cruises around town, it would be able to make an Euler circuit, so it'd be able to hit every street now, but repeat just this street and this street for a repeat of 9 blocks. That's the best route possible.